Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And here are your SummerSlam 2024 predictions. That's right, we got the big predictions challenge coming up. You guys know what to do. You know how to participate. Click join over at the podcast channel, YouTube, Steven Larson, or go to patreon.com/Steven Larson. Click the Friendo Club setup. Larson, we go through confidence points every single time. We don't need to go through them again. Look, if you guys are new here, you're just jumping straight into the deep end. I want to get going with these predictions. Larson, where do you want to start?
Well, let's start with, called it months ago, Gunther defeating Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. I got 7 on Gunther. Steve, how many do you have on Gunther?
I have 2 confidence points on Gunther. A lot of moving pieces over here. I'm Team Damian. And you know what? I think it's likely that Gunther wins, but I only got 2 confidence points.
Likely?
Sure about
it's a certainty. Did you not watch Raw? Have you
I
not
did watch
followed
Raw.
Triple H, how he books Gunther? 1,000% winning this match. Yes, there are a lot of moving pieces, and all of them can act against Damian Priest.
Something could help him, you know.
Gunther, 7.
1 south of heaven. Maybe
Gunther kicks out.
at it.
Next.
South of heaven from the second rope.
Gunther kicks out. Next.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But
Yeah.
I only got 2 confidence points on Gunther, largely because of the fairly ambiguous go-home. Yeah, Damian Priest attacked him. It's not like he stood tall necessarily, physically.
Well, he
holding the
didn't
title
stand tall
over.
because literally hovering over Gunther, hammering with punches.
You know, there was one thing I couldn't predict. It's that you'd be interrupting me every single time I'm trying to make a very good point. But that's okay. I got 2
no good
confidence points on Gunther. Go ahead, Larson. What's next?
7 on Gunther for me. 7 easy points for Larson. Larson wins again. Next up, we got for the Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn defending against Braun Breaker. Steve, who do you got?
Yeah, this is my 7. Braun Breaker. See, this was actual proper go-home math. If you're going to be unbiased like me, if you don't suffer from any sort of derangement syndrome like Larson, you'll know that proper go-home math is one guy standing tall over the other. In this case, that was Samuel Zayn standing tall over Braun Breaker. That means he's going to lose, propel his career directly into full-time stand-up comedy, and Braun Breaker's finally going to get the win and the Intercontinental Championship. 7 confidence points.
I got 5 on Braun.
Oh, you fool. Why wouldn't you not have 7? That's
Because I got
insane.
7 on the sure thing, and that's Gunther winning.
Hey, you can double up points, right?
Yeah, 7 on Braun then. Why not have 7 on every match? If that's the case. If you get it wrong, you
So you
got
got
7 on
5
6
on
other
Braun.
matches.
So you got 5 on Braun.
5 on Braun, yes. Yeah, Braun's going to win. Go-home math leads to Braun victory, just like go-home math leads to the certain Gunther victory for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Hey, let me ask you something about Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Is it likely that they get throughout the course of Braun Breaker's career, his thing has been lose, learn, win?
Yeah.
I just find it interesting that main roster has actually kept that as a consistent thread. It's kind of interesting that they're actually a through line now.
What we were hoping NXT would be to main roster would be a through line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Novel concept, isn't it?
If Braun loses this, he's done for. He's buried. He's cooked, right?
Well, no, not for good, but for the foreseeable future, definitely. Yes, he'll be wrestling on main event perpetually for the next year and a half. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't mean that buried.
Next up, we got for the WWE Women's Championship, Bayley defending against Nia Jax. I got Bayley right now with 3 confidence points. Don't know the go home. Last image we saw as it relates to Nia and Bayley was Nia pinning Bayley with the help of Tiffany Stratton blasting Bayley with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Assuming we don't get any additional altercations between the two, this would be a strong indication that Bayley retains at SummerSlam, but SmackDown is not aired yet. Today is Tuesday. It's not Friday. I'll say right now, Bayley was 3, but if there's a segment and Bayley stands tall, I don't know, maybe Nia wins that title. Bayley with 3 for now.
I suspect at most we'd get a pull-apart brawl, in which case there's no real go-home math there. For most likely, we'll get a recap package. I'm similar to you, not all the way down to 3, but I've got 4 confidence points on Bayley retaining against Nia Jax. I just kind of think that it just makes sense. Tiffany Stratton's going to take that title off of Bayley And I don't think it's going to happen as soon as SummerSlam. So as much as I think it'd be awesome for Nia Jax to win, and because I think she's a more interesting character at this point, I feel like Tiffany cashing in on Nia, although it's how I would book it because I think it'd be hella cool. I don't really see Triple H doing that. I see that Bayley's going to lose that title to Tiffany Stratton at some point.
Could be. Entirely possible. Next, let's talk about LA Knight.
Yeah.
Challenging Logan Paul for that United States Championship. Steve, who you got?
Yeah. It's his time. Again, I kind of feel like, well, who stood tall this week? Logan Paul stood tall this
on
week.
Friday, yeah.
I mean, the only thing that caused me any sort of concern is that he's got Mr. Cleveland on his side. He has said as much.
Who is Mr. Cleveland?
I don't know who that is.
Don't know who
Could be,
maybe Mr. Cleveland is a huge LA Knight fan.
Drew Carey? Wasn't he like a big Cleveland
Cleveland
guy?
Rocks,
Cleveland
yeah.
Rocks. Yeah.
Could be.
So he might have Drew Carey on his
And
side.
Drew has appeared on WWE programming before, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah, multiple times. Yeah, absolutely. That being said, right now I see LA Knight probably with too many confidence points. Oh, my God. I'm going to lower this. I'll put this 3 confidence points for LA Knight. Again, I imagined we'll probably end up with some sort of like recap package or ambiguous go-home math on this one because Logan Paul had the big stand tall segment.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got LA Knight 3 confidence points. Not terribly confident.
I have Logan Paul in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, losing to LA Knight.
Wow, you swerved me. I thought because of the big dramatic pause, you were going to say winning.
See, that was an effective use of dramatic pause, wasn't it?
It was. You need to teach that to CM Punk.
That's you talking crap about Punk, not me. Anyways, LA Knight, I got 4 confidence points on Knight winning. Then again, go-home math could change that entirely. These predictions for entertainment purposes only, non-binding.
Correct. Non-binding.
Non-binding. Yeah. LA Knight with 4 now. It is LA Knight's time. Yeah, he maybe should have won this last summer. Yeah, but he didn't. Nah. This summer he will. LA Knight, 4 confidence points. Next, for the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan defending against Rhea Ripley. You know, after Raw this week, I agree with you. We talked about this in the Raw recap. The odds of Dom costing Rhea this match, I felt like kind of went down. But they're not 0. They're not 0. There's still a chance that Dom could, whether it's inadvertent or inadvertent. Inadvertent. I've made up a word.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Advertent.
You would think, inadvertent would be the opposite of advertent.
Yeah. Whatever. Whether he means to do it or not, could cost Rhea this match. I'm just so hype about Gunther getting this win at SummerSlam. I'm making up words, Steve.
I think they're well-educated, made-up words.
Anyways, I got Liv with 2. You got Dom that could turn on Rhea. You got Finn, who's most definitely turning on Judgment Day.
Yes, dude. I saw another Easter egg.
Oh, what was it?
Somebody pointed out in the background that everybody else's stuff was wrecked, but Finn's stuff was in a perfect little pile. His Jordans that he wears, his pants, they were burned untouched.
Wow. Yeah.
Finn does, let me ask you, are they going to do the reveal of who destroyed the clubhouse using security footage?
Finn's going to be the one who destroyed the clubhouse.
Yeah, it's going to be Finn in the security footage.
It's going to be Finn. He destroyed the clubhouse. Finn is going to cost, he might cost Damian Priest the World Heavyweight Championship. Might make sure that Liv Morgan retains the Women's World Championship. I got Liv Morgan 2 confidence points.
I've got Liv with 5 confidence points. I think that this is absolutely basically written in stone at this point. She's doing such good work. I don't think it makes any sense because the story's over if Rhea wins. So, I got Liv with 5 confidence points.
Next up, it's a tough one. CM Punk taking on Drew McIntyre. Steve, who do you got?
I have got Drew McIntyre. He has been fucked over 4 times already for that world title or opportunities at that world title. And CM Punk has been the guy to screw him over every step of the way. And all Drew McIntyre has in return is his cheesy little 15-cent bracelet of CM Punk's that he's going crazy over. Hey, Punk, you could just make another one. You know what I mean?
That
It's
was
not that
gifted to him
difficult
by
to
a
do.
fan, though. That's
Even
the
worse,
story.
some sweaty, gross wrestling fan gifted this thing. What a great opportunity to get rid of it. I'm joking. But yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like CM Punk's injury issues might preclude WWE from being like, oh yeah, Punk gets this win and then continues going. I think that's one of the reasons why Drew McIntyre's basically been like, yeah, I'll be made to look like a fool all this time because the grand prize is maybe even better than winning that title and going long-term with it. It's getting a win over CM Punk in his first match back in WWE. So yeah, I've got one whole confidence point on this because it could easily go the other way. And if you want to explain the other side of this, given the Punk derangement syndrome of us, go ahead and have at it.
I got Punk with one
on
confidence
Drew
point
McIntyre.
for 2 reasons.
You got Punk? Okay.
One, it's his first singles match, his first singles televised match since returning to the company. Not to say that he can't lose it. I just find it kind of unlikely that he'll lose. 2, Drew has something of value that of Punk's. Has great sentimental value talking about that bracelet. And how many times have we seen, whether it's in movies, books, wrestling, when the bad guy, the heel, takes something of value of the babyface gets that so they can, or beats the villain so they can get that thing back. Mm-hmm. And hey, it's entirely possible. Drew gets the win here, holds on to the bracelet. CM Punk gets it back when they have their rematch, or Punk is so distracted by bracelet that he takes that off Drew's wrist rather than getting the win. But right now, I got Punk with 1. Yeah, that's just, I could change my mind. I love your
scenario. But dude, I love the scenario you outlined earlier. You just mentioned it. Punk's so obsessed with that stupid bracelet that he takes a beat to take it off him, gets claymored, and he's sitting there and he's got the bracelet, but he gets pinned, but he's got the thing that he likes. I love that scenario. I think it's a really good one.
That'd be great. And it would kind of mirror what Drew has done several times, is take his eyes off the ultimate goal, which is defeating his opponent.
It's the irony of it. It's the irony.
Exactly.
Drew wins. 1 confidence point.
Like I said, I might change my mind several times between now and I finally fill out my form, probably Friday night or Saturday morning. Next, main event. Roman Reigns returns, most likely, during Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. Put your ones up for your tribal chief, Steve.
Which one?
Doesn't matter. One of them is your tribal chief, are they not?
Roman Reigns is.
Put your one up for your tribal chief, then.
For my tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Put your one up for your tribal chief.
Roman Reigns, right, exactly.
Interpret it how you will. Put a one up, damn it.
For Roman Reigns.
Sure.
It's up for Roman.
Also for Solo Sikoa. Cody gets the win here, 6 confidence points. So, Roman, they're stacking the deck against Cody, make it seem like he's got insurmountable odds he has to overcome to win. But then Roman, with Paul Heyman, comes out to the ringside area. They prevent Solo from beating Cody. 3 crossroads, Cody wins.
Larson, listen, man. On Twitter, the SummerSlam hashtag features the little emote of Solo Sikoa.
Come on,
you're
trying to trick me here.
To establish
Cody's winning.
His legitimacy, in order to propel him to be the next big bad of the WWE, which is the ultimate goal here, you would think WWE would want to give him a huge win. Therefore, my pick for the main event of SummerSlam, Solo Sikoa in Cleveland will lose to Cody Rhodes. I got 6 confidence points on it.
Yeah, Cody wins.
Of course, Cody wins
again.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Wow, I can't believe that I went with Drew McIntyre and you went with the real world's champion.
Like I said, it could change. It'll probably change 5 times in the next few days.
Hey, you know why? It's because we just had that back and forth about how great the irony would be, didn't it?
That's why I pitched the idea to begin with, because
I know it's great.
The irony of it, because it'd
be
cool.
Holding it dead, but he's got it. Oh, yeah. I love it. The drama.
Great. I don't know if they're gonna go that direction.
Here's the thing. You think they're going to have CM Punk try to get Drew McIntyre up for GTS?
Yeah.
No,
He'll
man.
try.
You don't want to risk that shit. Knee explodes. Knee explodes. Quads falling off bone. Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, let us know who you guys think is going to win at SummerSlam. We've got our big predictions challenge coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. We always love tracking this stuff during the show, and then we announce a winner at the end.
Yep.
So even if you don't end up participating, it's a lot of fun. So hang out with us. YouTube.com/Steven Larson. Also Twitch.tv/Steven Larson if you would prefer the Twitch. That's where we're going to be hanging out this weekend. Hopefully we'll see you there. Till next time, we'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.